Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Cousin Mel. What I'm making for you today, and I made this before, but uh, as I do have new subscribers, and a lot of people don't scroll through, I'm going to make it again. It's creamy um, chicken fajita pasta, and it's mostly done in one pan, but I'm using a couple pans because I am parboiling my chicken just because I find that it stays moister. But you can fry it up. That's up to you. But I am going to parboil mine. So I'm doing that now. And then my pasta, my penne pasta. Um, yeah, so if you were doing it just in the one pan, it would be your chicken in the one pan and then your pasta, and that's it. So I cut up onion, I cubed it very small, and I'm going to cut up a red pepper and a green pepper. I usually do it in stri what am I trying to say? In strips, but I am going to actually cut it up into cubes and not big cubes. I'm just going to cut them up into small little cubes. Um, so I'll put you down and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. And then I'm gonna get that started. So I'll just show you what I mean. And so I'm just gonna cut it like this, just in cubes. Try it different, but if you want it in strips, do it in strips. So I have the one onion in, which was diced, and I'm going to add some oil, and I'm going to cook them for just for a couple of minutes, just to get the hardness out. And then I will add in my veggies. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I pre-parboiled my chicken. Now, like I said, if you want to fry it, you can. After it's done, you can shred it, cut it into chunks, whatever is good for you. I'm just going to kind of slice it up. Nothing too extravagant. So I'm just taking it, and if it shreds a little bit, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I probably, well, I don't know how long I parboiled it for, but I kept checking it to make sure it reached its internal temperature of 165. And it did. So I'm just gonna chop it up. Like I said, if it shreds a little bit, I'm not worried about it. Usually I shred it, but just trying to do something a little different. But it's how you prefer it. This is just like I said, it's a little template, I guess you'd call it. But you just make it how you like it. There's no right way or wrong way. Like I said, it's kind of, if you fry it up, it's a little bit more firm compared to boiling it. I just like boiling it because I find it keeps a lot of the juices compared to frying. I find frying dries out the chicken. So, but like I said, it's up to what you would prefer. It's what you and your family like. So I got that done. I got my green pepper and red pepper cut. I got 1.5 cups of, I didn't have cheddar, so I'm using marble. I have 1.5 cups of that shredded. I do have 4 ounces of cream cheese, and I have a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of cumin, and a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And I'm also I'm going to fry up my onions, I'm going to use some garlic, probably about 2 teaspoons. I got heavy cream and chicken stock. So I am going to take you over. I'm actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to fry my pasta. I'm going to fry my pasta, boil my pasta first, and then I'll come back and I'll take you over to the stove and we'll put everything together. All right, so I'll be right back. I just wanted to let you know I'm using about 2.5 cups of pasta, penne pasta. If you want to use something else, please do. That's just what I'm going to use. I will put my recipe in it, and it does call for, I do use penne pasta, but like I said, you use whatever you have on hand. And if it's like the shells, like the little baby shells, I might use a half a cup more just because they're so small. But it's going to be about 2.5 to 3 cups is what I'm going to use. All right. I just wanted to let you know I don't have any penne pasta either, so I am going to use the cumin. That's what I'm going to use. I thought I had some, but I must have used it all. So that's what I'm going to use instead. So I hope you guys can see this. I have my onion and I have my garlic in my pan. Let me see if I turn this. It's not the best, but I do have my onion and I'm going to turn the light back on. My onion and garlic in here, and I'm just going to fry these up for a couple minutes. And then I will come back and we'll put the rest of our ingredients in. All right, so now I'm going to add my green pepper and red pepper. And I did wash them. Everything I have is washed. So I'm just going to stir that around for a few minutes. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit. I just got it between medium and low. Okay. So now I am going to add my salt, my pepper, my smoked paprika, cayenne, and cumin. Okay. I'm going to stir that around. The fragrances. Love it. It smells like fajita seasoning. Okay. That's stirring around. Now I'm going to add a cup of chicken stock. Okay. Chicken stock. Now I'm going to turn back up to medium heat. Okay. Now I'm going to add my cup of heavy cream. Might add just a splash of chicken stock just to get that heavy cream out. Don't want to waste any of it. Stir it around. I'll get it up to boiling and I'll be right back. All right, so I got it, it's almost boiling. Turn this off, see if that gives a better picture of what it looks like. So now I'm going to add my cream cheese. And I did have it out at room temperature. So that'll melt a little quicker. So I'm just going to do my cream cheese and get that melted. And then we'll add our cheese. So I'm just going to get this melted off and then we'll be right back. Okay, so it's just about melted. I am going to use my 1.5 cups of cheese. Like I said, cheddar or marble, you know, whatever you have on hand. So I'm just going to melt this. And it does thicken up, so. Again, I will shut it off so you can see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of cream cheese there, but it'll melt. All right, so now I'm going to take my chicken, add my chicken. I'm going to turn it down just a bit between medium and low again. And I love this because it stays so creamy. And then I'm going to go get my pasta. I'm going to put the pasta in. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll grab the pasta. Okay. Go. Stir it all around. And if this makes it to the next day, it's just as creamy. Now I've never frozen this because I have no idea what it would be like frozen. I've never had any left over to freeze it. So I couldn't tell you anything about freezing it, guys. And I'll take a little taste test because I still gotta do up some garlic bread before this is for our supper. So let's get it all incorporated, and then I'll take a test for you and let me know. I hope you get to try it. I really do. I'll just get a fork here. Okay, so I'm just going to give this, here, I'll turn this off. No, it's not that great. So I'm just going to give it a little check. Oh my God, they're so good. And it does taste like fajita, what do you call it, seasoning. Just the cayenne gives it just a little bit of a kick. So if you don't like that much, you don't like it really hot, I would cut the cayenne down in half. And I only used half a teaspoon. So that's it for my creamy chicken fajita. I hope you get to give it a try. If you do, please let me know. And we'll see you all next week. Bye, guys.